12 o'clock, a little 45-minute RagaFlow. So we're gonna move. I'm gonna be easy on the chaturangas, staying more with the straight arm through, you'll notice, but if you wanna go for it, feel free, okay? I'd like to start, being it's just a quick class, I'd like to start right away, skipping kind of the breath that we normally do and saving a little more time at the end for that. So we're gonna meet hands and knees, please, all fours. Spread the fingers wide, create that surface area as you do, press the earth away. And then take a moment and just drop the belly. It doesn't need to be a cow. What happens if you just release a little bit? Let's soften into the joint, right? Just soften, right? And then just engage enough that it feels that there's space in the shoulders, beginning to find a little space in the hips, little lift of the belly and lengthen through the crown of the head. Breathe in. Exhale, press and round, tops of the feet down, head drops down, chin to the chest, and then let the head hang. Shake it. No, nod it yes, and shift a little bit forward and back. Rocking in towards the hands and then back towards the feet. Shifting those small circles of shoulders over wrists in both directions. Nice, and then center out, press again, nice big round into cat. And then inhale, breathe into cow. This time as you drop the belly, tilt the tail, roll the shoulders back, broaden the collarbones, open the throat. And then here we are, shifting around, a little forward and back in a manner that feels right for you. Maybe left and right. And then as you settle back in, another nice breath into cow. Exhale, round into cat. Inhale, breathe into cow. Exhale, round into cat. Inhale, breathe into cow. Exhale, sit back, circle right arm up and reach it forward. Exhale, come on back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, reach forward. One more. Exhale back. Inhale, reach forward. Switch it out. Left arm lifts, right arm plants, circling here. Reaching forward as you shift back. Nice rotation of arm and shoulder joint. 3 more. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Last one. 2 hands down. Exhale, sink on back. Child's pose. Little pull of the mat, lengthening heart forward, and then releasing forehead to earth. Lifting up onto fingertips, push into the earth, hollow through the armpits, and see if you press back a little further. And then release the action of the hands, palms down. Inhale, pull all the way up. And exhale, hips down, thighs down, chest down, belly down, everything down. All right, neck stays nice and neutral. Inhale, lift, low cobra. Exhale, release. Again, inhale, lift, low cobra, tops of the feet rooting to the earth, elbows back, hands by hips. Exhale, release. Inhale, lifting, hold here, 3. Hold here, 2. Nice, and then press into the hands, modified plank, knees together here, modified plank. Let's circle those hips, back and around, inhale up, exhale, circling them around, inhale up. 3 more here, exhale back, inhale up. 2 more here, exhale back, inhale up. 1 more, exhale, circle round, and then that pause at the top, lengthening, bending the elbows just to come down to the earth, forehead down. Lengthen the arms out, palms down. Inhale, legs lift up. Exhale, release. Inhale, legs lift up. Exhale, release. Fingers are reaching towards the knees. Inhale, legs lift up, hold. Add the upper body, hold. 3, 2, and release everything down. Nice. Press it up. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, down dog. Open up the feet a little wider, as if the feet would sit onto the outside of your hip line. Inhale, shift forward, plank. Press. Exhale, back down dog. Inhale, round body forward, plank. Tops of the feet, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Walk the hands back to the feet. Again, let's let those feet sit a little wider so they're more on the outer edge of the mat or wider than the outer hips. And we're gonna sit here, chair first, little wider foot chair. And then halfway, low, hip shifting back, arms reaching forward. And my knees are fitting around about the outside of my hips. Sitting in, reaching in, hunkering in. Exhale, right elbow under left. Right, inhale, you could lift up for an eagle. And then exhale, you're coming down inside here. Little turn out of the heels. Forward folding, thinking about forearms towards the earth. Hands reaching long and away. Bend the knees, sitting the weight back, hips to heels. And then lifting up through the chest. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, left under right. Chair. Right, and then creating that space. Hip shift back, space to drop inside. You can let the head go. Stay with here with the bent knees, or go ahead, a little internal rotation, inner thigh spiral back and up, deepening through the fold. Shift some weight into the toes and then really root through the heel. And then again, let's bend the knees. Turn those spinal muscles on, lifting up all the way up to standing. Exhale, right foot joins the left, right hand comes down, side bending. Strong through both legs. So it's easy, I think, when we do the side bend, moving to here, I'm going to the right, for the left side to really just kind of tank over and sink into. So continue to use the right side, right? And then inhale up, let's switch it out. So coming, lengthening through the right, but that left side is nice and turned on. I'm not losing it. Pushing the left foot into the ground, hugging hips in, not pushing, just sinking. I'm not dumping. Strong. Soften the left shoulder away. Keep reaching to the strength of the legs, grounding of the feet. And then inhale, come all the way back up. Release. Beautiful. Take the breath, sweep the arms forward this time. And then as you fold, sweep down. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. Walk that out to your down dog. Shift it on forward here, plank, and we'll return right to that up dog. Exhale this time to the mat, legs, belly, head. Inhale, lifting up here, take the right arm out, diagonal line, front of the shoulder down, right ear down, and roll towards the right side. Nice. We're going to make this a little more active. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and let my left arm come out too, right? Both arms are out, T like Tom. Okay, both arms are out. And then as we roll to the right side, we're going to take the left leg with us, and I'm going to try to keep that left arm down. So I'm not going to egregiously roll all the way over, right? I'm going to keep both arms down. Exhale, over. Nice. Releasing. And again, exhale, left leg over. Beautiful. Let's try one more time. I'm imagining my left foot coming up to my right arm and back down. Awesome. Pause it here, just bringing the left ear down, the left arm is out. We did do a little roll to hold first, so let the right arm tuck in. And we're coming on to the front of the left shoulder down, left arm down. We're taking a couple of breaths here. Just sussing out. Okay, now we're gonna come on back towards the belly. Both arms are out, so the right arm is out too. Okay, and then I'm only gonna go as far here as my right arm stays down. 1, and again, 2. And don't be concerned that you're not going as far as you think. It's not always that we have to go all the way. All right, 3. These are tricky, huh? Here we go. 4. And last one is 5. Awesome. And then come on down. All right, chin forward. Bring the hands in. Wide fingertips, okay? Lifting up. Hold breath, and then begin to press, press, press. Lifting heart, shoulders away, elbows tucked. Exhale, lower, lower, lower. All right, press it up and send it back to down dog. Up and back to down dog. All right, from here, hands walk back to the feet. Inhale, half lift. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, bend the knees, chair pose, neutral with the feet, toes are pointing forward. We're at the back of the mat here, returning to our chair pose. Awesome. Exhale, get nice and low. I'm not coming inside my legs this time. They're staying hip distance apart. 2/5 will be that nice measurement from big toes. Toes are pointing forward. Keep lengthening forward. As we fold this time, we're sweeping the arms back, back, and through. Drop the head, lift and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Try to get those thumbs are trying to touch. Arms stay strong and straight. So those triceps are on fire. Stay with it, not grabbing, working. 3, 2 more breaths. Where's the weight? Bring it to the feet a little bit. Come back to the heels. 2. Maybe the arms find some freedom here. And then sweep them all the way back up and through. Exhale, hands to heart. Awesome. Sweep the arms wide this time. Lift the heart, lift the chin. Exhale, wide swoop, dive down. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. Walk it out, down dog. Coming through, inhale, plank, right to up dog, unless you have another favorite. Exhale, back to down dog. All right, let's take the right leg up. Bend the knee and open up the hip. Staying here, reaching. Maybe straightening out the right leg. Bending it back. Square out the hips and step the right foot between the hands. Nice, inhale here, exhale, knee down. Sweep it up, low lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat or your blocks. Rock it straight, 1. Bend it back. Rock it straight, 2. Bend it back. Nice. Rock it straight, 3. And then bend it back. Sweeping the arms up. Exhale, rotation to the right. Press the palms. That right hand pushes into the left, and that left is saying no. Opening up through the front of the body. And then sweeping around. All right, hands down, back toe tuck, step it back, down dog. Inhale, wash it through. Front body long, up dog. Back body long, down dog. Left leg floats up. Bend the knee and open up the hip. And maybe straightening out through the leg. Strong foundation of the right to help lift the left. And then square out the hips and step it through. Nice, lengthening, knee down. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, hug the outer hips in. Inner thighs are trying to scissor close to each other. Palms are pressing, finding that all the way through the hands, the fingers, each and every one. So check out the pinky finger lengthening, the rings, the middles, the index, and the thumb. Inhale, unwind, hands down. Rock it straight, 1. Bend it back. Sending the hip back, walk it straight, 2. Nice. Rock it straight, 3. And then come on forward and step it back, down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Opportunity to flip up and over. Nice. Flipping brings us through a side plank. Right knee into the chest, right foot to the ground, and this time it's crescent rising. Crescent rising, strong, right? Think about the legs wanting again to meet here, not reach apart, trying to meet. Gather up the energy, send it up. Exhale, open up the heart cactus. Inhale, straighten, lengthen, and forward fold. Inhale, bend the knee, sweep it back to crescent. Exhale, straighten the leg, and forward fold. Nice. Again, bend the knee, sweep it back to crescent. Exhale, straight leg, forward fold. Beautiful. Press in, sweep the right leg up and back. Think about a three-legged plank, a three-legged up dog, maybe, and back to a three-legged down dog. Right foot comes down. Inhale, left foot lengthens. Bend the knee, open up the hip, or come around to the flip. Lift up. Take in that care. Side planking. Knee into chest, slowing it down, foot to the top. Awesome. Line up heart, lift up forward, crescent. Trying to pull the back hip forward with it, gathering up again. The legs are trying to move towards each other. Energy up. Exhale, open the heart. Cactus. Inhale, lengthen out. Straightening the front leg, hinge over it. Inhale, bend the knee. Lifting up that cobra in the upper back. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold over it. One more. Bending the knee, lengthening up. Exhale, fold over it. Awesome. Step it back. Left leg may continue to float. Three-legged plank. Three-legged up dog. And three-legged down dog. 2 feet have landed. Hands walk back to the feet. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, walk the feet together as you fold here. We're gonna do a chair, feet together. And for me, that means my big toes touch, but my heels are a little bit apart. Picking up my hips, pulling down my ribs. Soft on the tail, right? So I don't need this big hinge, trying to neutralize that a smidge, right? Tuning on my anterior, my front core, I should feel that working. Awesome. Now here we're going low. Little skier's lunge. Send the hips back, reach way forward, way forward. Turn the palms away, press it back. Press, 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 press. And now I'm trying to bring my palms to touch. I'm still working the back side of the arms. I'm not grabbing, I'm pressing them to touch, pressing them to each other, lifting through the shoulders, seeing if they continue to move. Palms towards each other, head release, staying with it. Feeling the weight in the feet, trying to balance out, front, back, left, right, and then up through the legs. Lift the sits bones taller, see if the arms go further. Pressing together, and then sweep it all the way up. Nice. Exhale, hands to heart. Bow, bow. Look to the top of the mat, walk it out. Down dog, plank, up dog, and our down dog return. Right leg goes up, bend the knee, open up. Again, we can flip. And then we're taking that right foot forward, top of the mat. Beautiful. Back heel down this time, warrior one. Inhale, lifting up, straighten the front leg. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, as you fold, hands behind the back. Now let's see about interlacing, open the heart, pyramid, back foot down, arms up and over. Right, you can always set the arms down the front, earlier variation. Right, we've got that back heel down, rooting. And then sweep the arms. Inhale, maybe a straight leg climbing up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach, hands down. Down dog. Traveling through vinyasa of your choice or enjoying another breath in down dog alone. Left leg up, bend the knee, open up the hip. Here's that flip. Lifting heart, lifting hips. And then coming around through the side plank. Leg pulls into chest. Take your time, foot down. Back heel down. Heart lengthens forward, and it's warrior one. Warrior one. Front leg straightens. Front leg bends. Front leg straightens. Front leg bends. Front leg straightens. Front leg bends. Nice. Front leg straightens. Hinging, bringing the hands back behind. Again, open up. Try the other thumb on top this time. Switch the grab. Lengthening. Still pulling that front hip back, left hip back, right hip forward. Down, 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 down. Arms up and over. Lift and squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then press through the hands. So don't just try to move the hands. Move from the shoulder blades first. Stay in with it. One more round of breath. Nice. And then we're turning again on the spinal muscles. And lift up with straight legs. Hips need to pull up, so I'm getting long through the front. Inhale, exhale, little cactus at the top. Inhale up, exhale, down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. All right, guys, we come this far. We're coming into our warriors. One more of the flip, taking it to a warrior two, right? So we'll go through our standing. Almost there. Leg in, foot to the top, back heel down, warrior two. Wide, wide wingspan. I'm just switching to take a peek, okay? Nice, wide open of the heart. Beautiful. Inhale, flip it here. Exhale, lengthen forward, lateral angle. Sweep through the arms. Inhale, sweep it back, open up. Right? As flowy as you'd like with the arms. Flowy is the word, but ease, right? We work so hard, the arms in our vinyasa practice, right? When is the opportunity that you have to just let them float a little bit, and sweep a little bit, ease. One more time, up, reverse. Awesome. Now let's straighten out the front leg, picking the hip up, and then exhale, hinge it over. Trikonasana. Inhale up, working these straight legs. Up, exhale, back through. Trikonasana. Inhale up. All right, so the basic shape, the legs stay straight, the hips shift forward, and then the hips hinge back, and the arms are just kind of windmilling with us, not too much effort. And then come all the way up. Exhale, straddle. Hinge at the hips, folding, heart towards the earth, and then shoulders roll back. Inhale up. Pivot that front foot again, warrior two complete, and then wash it out, hands down, step it back. Again, up dog, and down dog. Okay, left leg, leg lifts, knee bends, hip opens. Lift the heart up. Stay with me here, right? Or taking that transition, knee into chest, moving slow, foot to the top, back heel down, warrior two. Nice, all right, beautiful. So from warrior two, we're gonna work our way onto switching legs. Okay. So we're coming from reverse warrior two to coming forward in lateral angle. And reverse warrior two. and lateral angle. Nice, and holding. One more, loading, and over. And then up, straighten the front leg and bend it. Straighten the front leg and bend it. Straighten the front leg, pick up the hip, reverse triangle, and then coming through, Trikonasana. Inhale, reverse triangle, picking up the front hip, and then send it back. Back hip spills forward. Inhale, coming up, picking up the front hip, exhale, spilling it forward, sweeping the arms. Inhale, exhale. One more, inhale. Nice, and then exhale. Inhale up, straddle out the feet, exhale, hands to hips, and forward fold. Inhale, half lift. We're gonna go for either a big toe grab or a backside heel grab. So if your head's gonna hit the floor, close it up. And you can either cup those heels from behind or you can big toe grab from the front. Right? And for me, they feel quite different in the shoulders. Big toe grab, if I'm gonna pull, I need to make sure I'm widening and I'm lifting my shoulders a bit away so they're not crunching in my ears, okay? Getting wide at the elbows. If I come onto the heel, I may, or even the back of the calf, that might help me to keep those shoulders a little bit easier away from the tension in the neck. Right? And that's all I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to make sure that I'm not creating extra tension in the neck. I don't need to force anything else with those shoulder heads. And then inhale, sweep up. Nice. Exhale, left leg bends. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, right leg bends. Inhale, sweep up. Take the arms wide. Exhale, left leg bends. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, take them wide. Right leg bends. Nice. Inhale, sweep up. This time, take them behind you. Right leg bends. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale. Nice, hold. And then inhale up. Turn both feet out, heels in. Exhale, sit here. And coming into horse, trying to draw the knees back and away, the hip points picking up. Hands can be on the legs for support. You can float without. Two more breaths, finding that depth. And rise up. Nice. Exhale, turning towards the left. Cartwheel the arms. Step back, down dog. Shift forward, plank. Exhale, child's pose. Sit back. Inhale, coming up onto hands and knees. Right knee travels forward, foot out, left leg back, coming into a little pigeon. Feel free to use any of your props. So blanket under the right hip. Pull in that right knee out. Inhale, maybe floating the arms. Strong with the legs here. Begin to really press the legs not only down into the ground, front shin, back knee, but think about bringing them together here. And maybe you lift up a little bit out of this pigeon. Reaching again the energy up. Exhale, maybe opening the heart. Inhale, stay with 3. Stay with 2. And exhale, down 1. Leaning into the right, let's bring that left leg around to the front. 2 feet at the top. Inhale, top. Exhale, lower down. Extend the legs up. Extend the arms overhead. And then exhale, hands to the sky. Nice breath here. Lengthening the back of the neck. Exhale, imprint, coming up nice and tall, and forward fold. Inhale, tall, both heels slide in, pick them up, boat pose, and then we're gonna make our way through to down dog. You can hop on over, run through a vinyasa, or just step back and go from plank to down dog. Up to you, or run through. Okay. Beautiful. From here, left leg will be transitioning forward to pigeon, and the right leg will draw back. Okay, and then I'm gonna find this base, use props if I need, but note, we're lifting out. So this is not about dumping. This is about activity, right? Action. So that front shin all the way through my ankle and the back are pushing down, right? Are pushing down just enough. They're even beginning to close towards each other. I can feel my left hip move back, my right hip come forward when I do, and then all that energy takes me up. And then if I have that space now, maybe a little back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, staying up. Exhale, maybe going again. Okay. Inhale, be with it. 3. Be with it. 2. And then releasing down. Leaning into the left, we'll bring the right leg around. Nice. They're crossed. Leave them crossed this time. All right, we're gonna pick up the basket, pick up the package, knees in, reach, pick it up, hold. 3, maybe the heels even hug tighter towards you. Lift through the chest. 2, nice. Inhale, undo, lengthen down, extended boat. Extended boat brings us to the earth. Inhale, fingers to the sky, chin towards chest. Exhale, hollow, imprint, and come all the way up and forward fold. Inhale again, rising through boat, pick it up, and then making your way to down dog. Back and through. How would you like to do this? Up dog to down dog. Awesome. Right elbow comes down, left elbow comes down. Right elbow lifts, left elbow lifts. Left elbow comes down, right elbow comes down. Left elbow lifts, right elbow lifts. Strong through the legs. Both elbows come down, both elbows go up. Both elbows come down, both elbows come up. Both elbows come down and they stay down. Dolphin. Maybe the feet walk in, maybe they stay right where they are. Pushing, trying to, a little side profile, thinking about elbows and shoulders aligning. I don't want to move beyond forward. Puffing up through the chest is open. Shoulders are broad in the back. I'm not squeezing them together. Strong with the legs. Stay with me for 3 more breaths. 2 intense. I'm going to walk the feet back and find more of a down dog shape. Nice. Now, wherever you were, take your feet back enough that you can come onto your belly. Inhale, forearms, and then pull into Sphinx pose. From here, flip the palms, lift them up, and take them out, wide. 3, wide. 2, and release. Hands down, maybe up into seal. 3, 2, and that gentle lengthen forward as you come all the way down. Turn the palms up, turn the left ear down, and enjoy a little belly shavasana. From here, engage the arms by drawing them back. With it, the shoulders lift up and turn the opposite ear down. When the shoulders around, this time take the feet a little bit wider, bend the knees, and then windshield wiper the legs on the belly. And if the hands are in the way, just open them up. The windshield wiper on the belly. And then take them both out. Both out. So we've got internal rotation in the legs. Trying to draw the heels out, I'm turning the thighs in. Okay. Rest with it. Try to keep the pelvis down. Little tuck of the tail, maybe even. Pubis bone towards the earth. And then cross the ankles, let them rest. Now the thighs are turning out, right? Rotating outward. Let the legs rest into each other. I don't know about you, but I always find this easier to ground through the pelvis in this stance. The pelvis is down here, trying a little tuck of the tail, the pubis, right? And then we're gonna see about going back and forth through these two positions. Inhale wide, exhale in. So internal rotation of the thighs, wide feet, external rotation, narrow feet. Internal, external, and then get more thinking caps on and alternate which leg is in front when they cross. 2 more. Last one. And then release and just extend them out. Hands are going to come under the shoulders. Press yourself up. And we're going to dock into a frog pose. And so for frog, I like to go wide on my mat so my knees stay comforted. And I generally like a blanket to go with it for the belly. So as we take the legs, we're coming into a nice widening of the turnout, right? So I've got external rotation and I'm tracking that all the way through my ankles. My feet are turned out as well. And I'm trying to line up my knee and my ankles, right? So they're the same line. Maybe you can see my toes peeking out, not tucked in. And I'm also going to try to line up my hips with my knees, okay? And then this is where those blankets come in. Okay? I'm widening through and I can rest onto the blanket. I may be able to puff it up and bring it all the way underneath the belly. That's kind of nice too, if it hits you just so. Otherwise, you can stay up on the forearms in some fashion. And again, I'm not trying to sink back like I'm in child's pose. Hips are in line with the knees. Couple more breaths. Coming back up. And then gently walking them in, right? I bring the feet in first, tuck the toes under, and use them to draw the knees in. Okay, from here, we're gonna do a lightning bolt on each side, and then we'll see about bringing it together for a full. So we did kind of the end range, basically a frog of external. Now we're gonna be coming internal. And for that, I'm gonna keep my right leg bent, and I'm gonna take my left leg out, lining up the knees, right foot's to the outside. If I'm leaning to my left, I'm gonna lift it up just a little bit so that they are aligned, right and left hip. I'm feeling really balanced here. Inhale up. And then exhale, bringing the hands behind. Okay, bringing the hands behind. I'll give you, if you want to use your blocks, you can take just a quick grab to the front. Some people really like the blocks to help lift up the heart or the head, depending on how the mobility is in the quads and the hip flexor group, okay? So from here, as I begin to come back, I may find I can only go back so far. So maybe my elbows on the blocks are pretty nice. There's a point when I come back, I need to lift and tuck my tail under a little bit. Automatically more intense on the quad. I just lengthen this whole chain, right? So we can stay here. You may like to come block and head. The block would be the heart, and the other block could be the head. That might be just what suits. Again, I want to keep my knees down, so my right knee is down, and they're still a little bit hugging towards each other, a little internal rotation, especially on the right. If you'd like to go further, feel free to remove or take and bring out that blanket in the back of the heart or the head and come down to what suits. We're going to take 3 more breaths here. And then we'll take 2 more breaths. All right. Protect your neck as you lift up. Take your time. You had 3 or 4 phases getting down. Right? Take your time. Leaning over, extend, shake it out. Make sure there's nothing behind you. Let's go for another roll up. Lowering down. Right? Fingers to the sky. Inhale, chin to chest. Imprint. And up. 2, 3, 4. Take it slow. Forward fold. Inhale up. Awesome. Okay, let's find it on the other side. So again, I'm going to bend the left leg now. I'm going to have my props. Now you get a pretty good idea of what you'll like to use, although always different left and right side. First, looking for that balance in the hips, that balance in the seat. Knees and thighs are together. And then I'm going to begin to take my time coming back. And I'm going to watch, see, can I maintain that balance? Am I sinking on one side? Do I need a little lift? Do I want to use my elbows? Do I want to come into my blocks, right? What is going to serve my pose here? Maybe tucking the tail and lengthening it under. And keep that left down, softening the front ribs in. We ask much of our quadricep group, all those standing warriors and lunges, lots of power. And we're down to our last few rounds of breath here. Two more. Trying to find that edge of effort and ease. Okay, take your time lifting up, chin to the chest, propping up onto elbows. Right, piece by piece, coming up. Lean it over and release. And lower down. Nice breath here. Arms to the sky, chin to the chest, exhale up. And forward fold. Sliding the heels in. We're just crossing the ankles. Come on over the top. Knees together, and then we're going to sit. We're not going to be reclined here. So you may feel after those individuals that you're comfortable to rest. If there's strain on the knees, please, or the feet, or any of the joints, the hips, the back, right? Lift it up. Inner thighs are turning in, meeting, and the feet are drawing back. Hero's pose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale in through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Again, inhaling in through the nose. Exhaling out through the mouth. Let the effort of the breath consistently lessen. Gaze towards the tip of the nose and watch it flow in. Watch it flow out. I'd like to end today's class and seated meditation. If this is not a seat for you that is comfortable to be, just change up what you need. Maybe it's bringing the heels in closer, elevating, or feel free always, of course, to take Shavasana. We'll be here for about 3 minutes. Whatever comes to the mind, acknowledge and come back to the breath. Bring hands to heart center. Head bows in service. I thank you each. May you reap the rewards. Tashmana Shri Gurudev Namaha. Namaste.